All right, so let's get started. Cool. So we're gonna go ahead and jump back in on that SPX. You see how that ended up playing out. You see it tried to come retest that supply zone, weaked it, and then gap down. All right, so let me go. Let's go to the 30 minute so you can see this on a closer view. So as you can see, this is where we started trying to take our entries up here to 38.80 zone. I ended up having to close my trades out just because I didn't feel safe about it. I knew I was already over leveraged, and then market started kind of running up to grab liquidity after hours. You know what I'm saying? So I closed a couple and I waited till this morning to be sure, and we swinging now. So let me show you. So I did a point oh 0.02 and a point oh 0.02 over leverage. Oh, I didn't even put no stop loss on here. That's just how confident I felt though. Do a 38.50. We'll do the same for this one too. 38.50. And so the plan is to really hold these trades until Friday afternoon around lunchtime. And we're gonna close them out. So this is gonna be my last video going live until next week. But just kind of give y'all the game so you can manage it without me. And them oil trades, I closed them this morning and kind of last night just because they was up so big and I could see price pulling back. So I just wanted to grow my balance, and then we'll take another entry today. I might have to do the week so you can see the other trades I took. All right, cool. So this is my trades for the week. Took that big loss on SPX and another big loss, but then we recovered. Oh no. For the week. Hold on, this shit acting weird. That's the week. Say no more. All right, so yeah, remember I told you I had blew my account. These are trades from before I had blew it. You can see I was taking big losses, 59, 31, shit like that, hella losses straight. And then this is where my account had blown out after these. So then I loaded the balance back up with 150. So that was our start. And ever since then we've been going crazy. Hit for 124, keep going down, just hella wins, small losses. That's all that matter. Boom, that's a pretty big loss, but I'm not tripping on that. You see it. All right. Let's go back to the trades. Let's go back to the chart. Let's see where we should try and take profit. So, of course, price is finna come down here and weak these lows at 3,800. That's a given. Could get a little bounce off of that. You know what I'm saying? We're kind of pull back and then fall through this zone. But I don't really care to play that. I'm holding my trades. I'm holding until we get down here to this market structure break on the H4. So around 3,700. That's what I'm looking at. So let's pull up the H4 so you can see it on the bigger time frame and see. So we had that range, head and shoulders clearly. Throw the line graph on. Boom. Got two for the left shoulder. Here's the head, and then one for the right shoulder. Ended up breaking out of the range, and that's just how they grab liquidity and trick people into thinking it's still bullish. And then they pulled that bitch down steep. And then here was our pullback. This is the retest of the range and of the previous demand zone, but it's now turned supply, and it got rejected. So that means it's gonna have to at least go down to this next low, and that's where we're gonna take our profit. I'm expecting that to happen by Friday afternoon. If not, it don't matter. Once it hit probably about 12 or 1 o'clock on Friday, I'm gonna close my trades. I don't want to hold through the weekend. All right, so that's what's going on with SPX. Pretty simple. Just hold them, be patient. So let me show you how oil had played out. This shit went really good. Okay, so we still got that fib up. And so you see our target still is in this 82.5, 83, $83 range. All right, but we tested 50, and then we just pierced the 100% or the 0%, which means we pushed structure. So I'm expecting price to pull back down and test this breaker right here, which was our previous supply zone, and now it's flipped demand. I'm hoping price can get all the way down to about 77 into this where I marked this this money zone right here because it was high volume. And you can see the dashed line from our visible range profile. You see it's marking liquidity I cut the other part out. Hold on. Right there, 76. So it might be able to get that low. But I'm going to take an entry at 77 just to be sure I don't miss it. And then we're going to swing that up to 83. So I got a buy limit set on that. Let me show you. I got a 0.02. Oh, let me delete that. All right. So we got this 77. Stop loss at 75.04. That's really the only entry I need. Because with a 0.04, that'll be about $40 every dollar on oil. So say we get entry at 77 every dollar. So that means $78. It'd be 40. So we're going from 77 to about 83. That's 6 times 4, 240. So we like that for the profit. Balance sitting at 392. So even if I do get stopped out, that's a 2 times 4, so that's 80. 2 times 40 is $80, which would be, that's a pretty big loss. It's about 20% of my balance right now, but I don't plan to take that loss. And then I got these right here. They gonna win me some more money, so our balance should come up around maybe around 550, just depending on how much we get paid out before Friday. So that shit's going good. What else did I want to talk to y'all about? I do want to check my Robinhood account real quick. So I just started a Robinhood account just to try and learn options. I put $150 in the account, or like $100, and then I've been flipping off these SQQ calls. Remember, let's go back. Just show y'all the balance on the week, or do the month. So you see, I ain't never had no money in it for real. Put that 200 in, and then you see how the account performing. My DHT call is down. Oh, I do need to tell y'all about the oil tankers. I will get to that maybe next video. We'll see. I kind of flashed it in this video. I just want to see where we at now. So we up 338%. Come on the day. That's crazy. And then total returns 87% so far, 85. Yeah, we good. Super good. Close out of that. I guess I can try to show y'all these oil tankers real quick. Don't look like they perform too good though. Look, I got in too early. Yeah. I can see he's coming down lower. I thought this Bollinger Band, check it out. Yeah, this shit definitely coming down. I had did a monthly call, so the option won't expire till January, but hold on, bro. That's why I take these indicators off. So the reason I took it is because look at this range we was in, bro. Crazy range on a monthly time frames. It's a major like higher time frame range. We broke out of the range, and then we're pulling back down. So I thought this is the retest of the range, and I was thinking it would hold, and then price would blast up. Plus, you see the oil price is performing hella good, and their profits are based on the price of oil. So I'm shocked to see this like that, but I'm gonna hold it. I mean, I got till January 20th, so I just need to be patient. That'll leave us about, I think it's January 20th. I'll go check that again. Yeah, say January 20th expiration. We got time. I'll be patient. Ain't gonna let that shit go. But it's not even that bad though. If you think, look, it's a negative $45 loss. I'm not tripping on that. Alright, bet. We out of here. Yeah, we're gonna let that do what it's doing. Go back to our main playlist. Got oil going crazy. Let's see what the dollar doing. Because if the dollar starts to go back up, then that means stocks and crypto and everything gonna start dumping crazy. But I don't really see that happening, just because I know everybody's starting to escape into gold. And so dollar's gonna, even though they hiking interest rates, the dollar's not going up, which is hella bad for the American economy. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird price action. You can see that the bears are kind of getting exhausted. Look like the bulls might end up picking up some momentum next week or two. We're gonna see. Let's check the weekly. Yeah, just not sure. Not yet sure yet. Not too sure. But this is not a good sign right here. So the EMA on the weekly is starting to bend. When trend bends, you want to switch your bias. You know what I'm saying? So we at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, so it got to be some type of recovery back up. And if structure hold, I would really just say like here. The structure holds right here. I'll call that a D1 or no weak one. Then it's still bearish, of course. But I really had no idea what to think. Ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know. It looked like it could pop. I don't know what to think. I think this is definitely exhausted though. One thing we can look at is the TDI. When I look at the TDI, and I know it's kind of a lot going on, but mainly just pay attention to this yellow line. This is an EMA again, but it's like an RSI EMA in a way. So the extremes for this, of course, the 70 and 30. But we on a daily time frame, and it rarely ever hits that. Normally on a daily time frame, it'll just break through 60 and 40. Yeah, look at that. The last time it got under 60, this was back in 2020. It got down around 33. And then right here, it got down to 34, 35. All right, let's see where we at today. And then that's when it started to make the move up. We at 40, so maybe a little way to go down. But we sit on a monthly order block. You know what I'm saying? Even if you think the dollar is bearish, there's a lot of demand down here, regardless, and it got to be respected. You know what I'm saying? And to even break down through a zone like this, you got to first let bulls try and make their run, which would come up to this weekly market structure break. And if it fails, we could go heavy on some. Well, I guess if the dollar's going down, you want to go long on the euro, GBP, what's some other popular ones? I'm spacing out. You can go bearish on UJ, shit like that. I would definitely probably take trades on gold more than anything, because metal's gonna continue to boom since we got rates being hiked. When there's interest rate hikes, what happens is it makes the dollar increase in value, and it makes commodities increase in value as well. So commodities would be shit like, everything we use, like oil, corn, bread, all the metals. So copper, silver, gold, platinum, all of those should appreciate in value. And that's what you can see. So we already got oil going up. You go to the gold chart, look at this shit on the monthly. I'm gonna take these indicators off. Look at gold on the monthly. Bro, that was a monthly bullish engulfing. Huge bullish engulfing. Followed by another bullish month that didn't even throw a wick to the low for real. So it's a lot of demand on gold. And it's the same way for all the metals. So these are what you want to, if you're looking somewhere to invest, because you can't invest in stocks right now, crypto, the market, the housing market finna have a crash eventually. So you can't invest in that yet. Maybe around springtime would be better. So it's like, where do I put my money so my money can grow? Gold, silver, metals. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you want to park your money. I was actually looking at some shit the other day. I was on these websites just trying to see how much like ounces of silver go for. Shit pretty cheap right now. $30 for 1 ounce. But we could even probably talk that price down, because we know the real price of gold. I mean, the real price of silver and these metals. I'm gonna come here to commodities. So this is the real price of it. What are these indicators again? We go to the daily. All right, so Pete, the real price of silver right now is $23, and they trying to sell it for 30. So you could probably talk this price down, but you could really load up on a bunch of ounces of silver. They sell it in 1 ounce bars, 10 ounce bars, 100 ounce, and I think maybe a key, something like that. I'm still learning on the actual physical assets, but you can buy this shit and it's a super good investment right now. I'm definitely gonna try and buy some. Gold way more expensive, of course. So I think silver is a great play. I think it's hella undervalued and it's gonna continue to increase in demand, which will shoot the price up because we're in like a industrial revolution where AI and like automation is a big deal, right? And so electronics all have a bunch of copper and silver pieces in them. So silver is gonna increase in value over time, and it's only $30 an ounce. So I think you can make a big flip off of this. All right. So, but yeah, so that was just to show y'all how metals performing. I'll go back to the list just so you can check them all out. So this gold, then you see silver. Look at that shit booming. Copper, it's kind of just cooking up. This will actually probably be a good entry for copper because look at this. This was like a neutral candle after a bullish engulfing. So I bet you end up getting a burst upward after this. Look up to the weekly. Check out the Bollinger. Maybe I could be wrong, but either way though, all the metals is a play. You can't go wrong with any of the metals. It's where you can park your money for investment. And then here go platinum. So yeah. I go back to our main list, check out SPX, and it's still tanking like a motherfucker. Monthly bearish engulfing coming up. And we ain't even closed below the wick yet. It probably will. We got another 8 days before this monthly close. Bruh. What I might do is roll my profits, like the ones on like that option on Robinhood. I'm gonna roll the profits and let the trade just keep running next week. Cause I just don't see. I mean, let's look at it on the weekly. We got 3 bearish candles on the weekly. It could definitely have a fourth. Next week could be bearish too. Yep, we're gonna let this run. Yeah, man. Getting paid. Go check these trades out. Yeah. So now them $2 over leveraged on. See why I ain't want to close them. I knew she was gonna be bearish. I just had to make sure I could like survive the pullback, and we did that. So we are big now. So basically, that's a point oh 0.06 total, and it's a dollar every pip on SPX, or it's like a dollar for dollar, right? I got my take profit down here 3,700. So we got another 110 pips to go times 6. I could fuck around and make 600 off of this if I'm patient enough. It just depends on what happens tomorrow on Friday, because I'm gonna take profit regardless. I want to go into the next week with a bigger balance. Them Bitcoin trades. I don't know if anybody. I never explained these. I don't know if y'all care, but I took these because I'm expecting Bitcoin to get down to 10K. But I have no idea the time range. You know what I'm saying? She could take a couple weeks. It could take months. But I know I'm confident it's gonna happen. And I just wanted to play around and see what happened if I hold these the long time. So I did a low risk, so that way I was patient enough. When you get greedy and you over leverage, that's when you get impatient. And it's funny like how the cycle works as a trader, right? So like you're impatient, so you want to make a lot of money fast. So then you over leverage, but then because you're over leveraged, you can't be patient and survive the pullbacks, which then makes you impatient and you'll force close your trades early. Like I could have ended up closing them trades yesterday for like, they was at the 70, both of them was up to 70. So that's like $140 total loss. That's a huge loss. But I was patient enough to deal with it. That's only because I got the experience. So I understand. I got the psyche of a trader. So, but I know anybody else that should have had them panic. But yeah, we good. Ain't nothing else to talk about, man. We just gonna get paid. Make sure y'all cash out Friday afternoon, and I'll go live next week, probably like around Tuesday or something like that. Merry Christmas, enjoy your holidays, Happy New Year. Get your goals written down, get the habits set, and it's gonna be an ugly 2023, man. But as long as we can make money while the market going down, we're gonna be straight. Vote, y'all.